That brings me to Howard Stern and his interview of Kamala Harris, where he put the cards on the table about how he was feeling, in particular about her latest media tour, which did not include Saturday Night Live, but she was lampooned on it a little. A lampoon may be too strong, but she was mocked, as they usually do, just to Republicans. Take a listen.
When you say you don't nap, I get it, because like what you've taken on is extraordinarily difficult. And I mean, do you feel the pressure of the moment in the sense that, like when I met you out in the hall, I said, I'm really nervous because I want this to go well for you. I want it to go well for the country. Even when I watch them on Saturday Night Live with the where they have Maya Rudolph playing you, I hate it. I don't want you being made fun of. There's too much at stake. I believe the entire future of this country right now, I mean, as America, land of the free, home of the brave, I think it's literally on the line.
I agree with you.
And when I see them, how did you react to the Saturday Night Live bit?
Well, I just saw it, actually, and it was funny. I am a huge fan of Maya Rudolph's. I think she put a lot of time into doing the piece and the character.
Okay, so I do think it's interesting. He's very scared. A lot of Democrats, I hear this from a lot of my Democrat friends, they're scared of Trump winning again. They're scared of Trump. Republicans are scared about what's going to happen to the country if she wins again. But then back to Sean O'Brien, you got him talking about Trump like this. Listen to SOT 27.
No other nominee in the race would have invited the Teamsters into this arena. Now, you can have whatever opinion you want, but one thing is clear. President Trump is a candidate who is not afraid of hearing from new, loud, and often critical voices. And I think we all can agree, whether people like him or they don't like him, in light of what happened to him on Saturday, he has proven to be one tough SOB.
That was at the RNC. It's interesting to me, right? It's like Trump gets up after being shot with the fight, and you got the Teamsters Union president saying he's one tough SOB. And on the left, you have like real fear that she's being mocked on Saturday Night Live. Like, it's crazy, right? It's crazy, this split narratives.
First of all, the portrayal of her on SNL is so flattering. It really turns my stomach. It's just it's such a pretense of making fun of her. All the jokes are flattering and nice. You know, they're so careful. It's so gross because it's such a contrast, Megan, not only with how they portray Republicans, but now that Biden's off the ticket, right? Now that Biden is like the butt of their jokes, they can joke it about him, right? Like he also now gets a very cruel, I found, portrayal, very nasty and mean. Like, don't talk that way about an old person. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's just, and they would never do it if he got. I mean, it shows to me that he no longer has power, right? They're not afraid of offending him. Because, like, basically all of their portrayals of people who have power in their minds are incredibly flattering. Like, the whole pretense that this is, like, taking on power is, like... but the Howard Stern thing, I mean, my God, you know, this is maybe harsh, but people who say they're going to leave this country if Trump wins, people who say this country will no longer be this country if Trump wins, or if Kamala wins, leave. Get out. We don't need you. We need Americans who are in love with this country and who will do anything for this country. And that doesn't mean leaving if you lose a free and fair election. You stick around and you fight for your country. And I am so disgusted by people using such extremist language. Yeah, you might not like what they do. Trump was in office office for 4 years. The country was doing great. Everybody knows it. And they might not admit it, but they know it. Do you know, Megan, in 2019, the bottom 25% of wage earners saw a 4.5% wage increase. You know, like, that was the first time in 60 years. And meanwhile, the top 25% only saw a 2% wage increase, meaning Trump was the first president in 60 years to shrink the wealth gap. I thought leftists are supposed to care about that stuff. I thought they're supposed to care about the middle class.
Wages went up. The wages went up for the lower middle class, and taxes went down. I mean, it's like, it's a pretty good combo. And he managed to cut taxes for the people who are the job creators too, which makes them create more jobs. The reference you make to leaving the country was another piece of their discussion. Here it is, top 12.
If he wins, God forbid, would you feel safe in this country? Would you stay in this country?
Howard, I'm doing everything I can to make sure he does not win.
Or what if he does? How can you be safe? He's saying, no, I'm just going to do whatever the hell I want. This time I know what I need to do.
You know what? All of those former officials from national security, the over 200 Republicans who worked with both Presidents Bush, Mitt Romney, John McCain, were endorsing me. The former Vice President Dick Cheney's not responding along with his daughter Liz Cheney. We are building a coalition of people that are...
Okay. Fuck your time, man. She crazy.
My apologies for the technical difficulties. Welcome to another Mo's Open Mic Wednesday. Nobody cares. I ain't get no claps or nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. Right, they trying to watch the baseball playoffs, man. You know what I'm saying? Dude probably left his house. And he gotta hear these bum ass jokes, these whack ass thoughts. We about to do it. It's a little light tonight because at the Elbow Room, they are premiering a web series called Hartford 911. So that took away some of the comics. Of course, none of the people care at all, like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Heads and phones. You know what I'm saying? We got the racially ambiguous family reunion over there to the right, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the Latinas like way in the back. They in Puerto Rico back there. They asked about the open mic, but they not even. They just talk. Oh, I see you poking your head out a little bit. I see you poking your head. You're trying to pick. That's what's up. I don't know if we're gonna be funny. We're gonna try our best. You know, what's going on in the world? Category 5 hurricane in Florida right now in my home state, and it's crazy because people in Connecticut, they always talk about how much it sucks. You know, they go to different states, they go to Texas, whatever, you know, whenever we have a blizzard, and they be showing pictures of how nice it is, you know what I'm saying? You got a chance to do the same thing. It's kind of, you know what I mean? Like, Connecticut's trash, but at least we don't got no extinction level like event like volcanoes and sinkholes and landfills and shit, you know what I mean? We just got bad drivers. You know what I'm saying? Racists. We got a little bit of everywhere though. Category 5. There's a lot of Democrats happy that it's terrorizing all these conservative towns, you know what I'm saying? It's a God don't like Republicans, you know what I'm saying? But the Democrats don't believe in God, though. That's the weird. I don't know. I'm not funny. I'm tired of shit, man. I got a new impression, man. Like Tim Walz. I've been studying that motherfucker, man. You know. He just always seemed like optimistic yet nervous at the same time and shit. You know. I couldn't imagine him being the president trying to deal with a natural disaster. Listen, we're trying our very best. We're going to do the best that we possibly can. Listen, I know sometimes I come off as a knucklehead. I'll admit that. I said it was at the Tiananmen riots, but in actuality, it was in Thailand with ladyboys. Now, it wasn't a common thing back in the 80s, but sometimes you have to be open-minded. I'm serious. Like, that motherfucker got bug eyes, man. Kamala finally started to answer questions. Not answer questions, but Kamala's starting to do way more interviews. You know, she has a strong chance of winning, but I think she'll really have her best chance of winning if she, like, actually answers questions It don't matter what the question is, like Kamala Harris answers the same way every single time. Like, Kamala Harris, what's your favorite restaurant to eat at? When I was a young kid, I was very, very young. And my mom was middle class and she was Indian. Not the feather, but the duck. And what she used to do is, she would cook a whole thing of collard greens. I mean, there was so many collard greens that she would put them in the bathtub. And water was very scarce, so we'd be inside the bathtub with the collard greens washing at the same time. And we saved money on seasonings because we used the salt from our body on the collard. So I answer the question, Kamala Harris. Whoopi Goldberg gushing over her. Oh my God, Kamala, that's such a wonderful way you answered the question. I was really, really excited. You know, the past 4 years, we just had to get Trump out of office, even though he has been in office for the past 4 years. He's still the reason why we have all these problems. You imagine waking up to that voice every single day? I don't care if you're straight or lesbian. Good morning, babe. Could you get me some coffee? She's the only person that got morning breath all day. How she got the morning breath voice? The coffee/morning breath voice. Man. She was great. So I was studying RFK a little bit more. You know, very intelligent. But RFK Jr. had to drop out of the race because his voice is extremely annoying, you know? RFK sound like Terrence Howard with the flu. RFK sound like Dollar General Jermaine Dupri, you know what I'm saying? I had to drop out of the race because it was the best decision I had to make because my voice was real cracky. And I had to go on a podcast with Terrence Howard. He was telling me all kinds of crazy things. Yeah, man, he had to come on my podcast. I had to tell him a couple of things, you know, because I had to get some funding for the Pythagorean theorem. We're trying to figure out useful ways of energy so we can elevate to a place where we don't have to use solar panels. That's a really, like, imagine 2 dudes like on a podcast. It's called Parkinson's and Parkinson's. RFK Jr., his best karaoke song would be like Ferrari and Jaguars with Jermaine Dupri. And Jay-Z, with the Ferrari and Jaguars switching 4 lanes with the top dog, with the money in the thing. Jigga, I don't like it. Got a Billy Goat voice.
All right, here's what I was thinking about the other day. You know, like a lot of times guys, or like women will say like, oh, you know, like guys that are jacked or have like all these like flashy cars and stuff, like that's just for other guys. It doesn't really impress women. It's just like impresses other guys. Have you heard this? Yeah. I feel the same way about like strong, independent women. You know? That like I feel like that's just for other women to get impressed by. I don't think that guys actually like that. Or maybe I'm just a pussy. Alright, that's all I got for you guys. Mo, please get this fucking mic out of my head. Have a great night. Oh, he's not happy. Hey, I'm done. Please don't. Keep it
Yeah, that's what it's one of them nights, man. We get just one comedian clapping, the delayed clap from the data scientist. That's what you said you are? That's why comedians are psychic, because I said you look like the large professor, and you're an actual data scientist, so that's some good, I connected. Like, you look more like the rapper Mad Skills, though. If you look at the scale, you got the glasses, the beard, and everything, yeah. It's just you've been doing too many positive things with your life to care about hip-hop and culture. Oh, really, so you know, Spice One, you know what I'm saying, Spice One, the other Havoc and Prodigy, the other one, not my beat, there was another one, and the West Coast. Who else? Souls of Mischief. Souls of the Far Side. That's like they like to try to call Quest of the West. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. West Coast has some shit. NWA Easy. That's easy. Right? That's easy. I'm trying to go to left field. That's the way I'm trying to go. But one of my favorite rappers ever is Raz Kass. Raz Kass is from Carson, California. That's my favorite rapper of all time. He's from Cali. And Blue. Blue in Exile. Blues. He don't know what I'm talking about. He just, you know what I'm saying? You like 51? You 45? You same age as me? See, that's what happens when your life is a little more ordered. You know what I'm saying? A little more mature. I'm in Arrested Development. When's your birthday? So I'm older than you. That's crazy. But I see it. But you from the West Coast, though. You from the West Coast. We ain't asked you like, damn, man. How you gonna heckle a heckler? You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. I'm just playing. Hey, come at the stage. Very, very funny. Alex Schwenke.
Man, Mo ain't know he talking to an OG crib. He said, man, she's talking about, I'm 45, cuz. I'm 45 years old. You ain't see my blue shirt? I'm fucking old, man. I'm out here, man. Yeah, I told you, man. I know these things. I'm from New Britain, but I know a gangster when I see one. He look familiar. I know he probably know one of my homies or something. I don't know. What was I gonna say? He said he thought your boy got killed in the line of duty. I'm like, what line of duty? The hood? You're just out here, bro. You're out here, man. Out here, man. We chilling, bro. There's not very many of us. Most of we got 10 minutes. So I'm gonna just chill, bro. I'm gonna just vibe out, do my thing. I've been feeling good as fuck, man. I've been feeling good. I'm trying to see if I can get these weights to lock in back there, but probably not. So yeah, we good. All right, I'm chilling. Yeah, man, I've been feeling good, man. I've been trying to lose weight and shit lately, man. Only reason I want to lose weight is because I can never be mad without a shirt on. Realistically, man, I can never get mad without a shirt on, man, because it don't matter what you do, nobody's gonna take a chubby, angry guy seriously. You know what I'm saying? And in all honesty, man, like, there's no shame on fat people at all, because the BBWs be going crazy, absolutely crazy. And we all know that. We all know what it's like, man. But I feel like when you in shape, man, you can do whatever you want because people take you seriously. You know what I'm saying? People take you seriously when you're in shape. Like, for example, if you're in shape, you can go up to anyone and convince them they owe you money for anything. But I feel like you can't do that with a group of people from the hood, though. A group of people from the hood, they might not give you the same opportunity to explain yourself, you know? And at the end of the day, man, these hands are no match for two black guys and a white guy with a shape up. I'm not even gonna make an attempt, you know what I'm saying? To be honest though, man, I don't even know if I got hands. I'm from New Britain and shit, I've been through a lot, but I gotta be honest, I don't know if I got hands. I really don't. I never really found out if I got hands, because every time I fought someone, man, it's because my friends was already jumping her. And I just want to be cool, so the whole time we jumping somebody, I'm just there, I'm punching the dude softly in the ass, like wondering why the fuck we even trying to hurt this guy. You know, thankfully my friend is off the Percocet, so it's like they're not going to judge me in a post-fight meeting or anything like that. I'm chilling, you know, so it is chill, man. I don't know, man. So like I said, man, like, I don't know. I would like to think that I know how to fight, but I've also been smacked silly by a couple crackheads before, man. And that's just real shit, man. That's my life. That's happened. I feel like when it happened, it was pretty dramatic, man. It was crazy. Like, a lot of people were gathered around and shit. They saw me get the shit smacked out of me by a cracked out dude, man. And so when it happened, like, I punched him back. I punched the dude back. It was a soft punch, but I punched him back. I made his nose bleed a little bit, and I'm like, okay, that was good. Except for the fact that he liked it. And it was just crazy, man. Like, his nose was bleeding and shit. He just kept licking it like if it was his only source of nutrition, man. And when he didn't lick it, it would just sit on top of his lip like a Got Milk advertisement from back in the day, man. I'm like, yo, this dude is fucking savage, bro. I should have not even called him a fiend type shit. But nah, that shit got me fucked up. I've been trying to work on that one, but that whole situation got me fucked up. It's been like 10 years, and I'm still tripping about it. So maybe I should just not talk about it. I don't know. I'm off that shit, man. The topic, not crack. We got relationships in here. Relationships. You say you're involved with somebody. I know Mo in a relationship with a Puerto Rican woman, so he know how that should go. Nah, I'm in a relationship, man. I'm in a toxic relationship. She's Puerto Rican too, so it's like if I don't say she's toxic, then she's not Puerto Rican. So she's Puerto Rican. I love that girl, man. I love her. She does a lot for me, man. She takes care of my kid and whatnot, obviously. But she does a lot, man. But I also feel like she does too much sometimes. She be posting a lot of personal shit on social media, you know? Like I got locked up one time and she was all over social media talking about, yo, free my baby dad. I'm gonna hold it down for you till you get back, don't even worry about it. And so when I got out, I saw all the posts that she made and shit, and like I was happy that she did that for me. It made me feel good, you know? But the thing about it was, I was only in there for an hour. And I had to turn myself in for unpaid parking tickets, so that shit was ridiculous, man. Any Hispanics in the room? I think I'm the only one. Yeah.
Some in the back, the ladies.
The ladies, the Puerto Rican ladies in the back, I got a baddest ticket to this. You're gonna have to raise your hand. Okay, they're over there, yep. Now I'm asking if there's Hispanics in the room. Are y'all not Hispanic? Okay, my girl's Puerto Rican. I'm looking for Hispanics to segue into my joke. That's why, yeah. So it's yeah. Thank you for that. Man. I'm Hispanic, man. I'm Ecuadorian. I feel like it's hard for people to kind of tell what I am, man. A lot of people confuse me for Filipino and shit like that. But I'm Ecuadorian, man. But a lot of people, they have a hard time telling where I'm really from. Like, the other day, my boy came up to me and he was like, yo, bro. He's like, I look at you, man. He's like, no homo, but I look at you all the time, man. I stare at you, man. He's like, he's like, bro, I look at you all the time, man. He's like, I really cannot tell. And it's hard, like, me, I know you, but for other people, man, I'm sure they can't tell if you're a gangster or a hillbilly. And I'm like, shit, man, I might be both, because if it's crack on sell by Tuesday, I might get my damn shotgun, man. And that's an old ass joke. I'm just trying to fill these fucking 10 minutes real quick, man. Anybody here smoke crack? All right, I got no crack smoking, maybe in the back, but nah, man, because not anymore, but I used to sell crack, and now I feel like I'm crack traumatized. And I only say that because like now, every time I meet somebody new, I'm thinking like, how will I find out if this person smokes crack or not? And then if they do, how will I get them to buy crack off me? And I don't got crack, I haven't had crack for years. But subconsciously, it's still in my sock, type shit, you know what I'm saying? So I just be ready to trap, and I don't even got it, man. But nah, man. And I'm not saying like I'm judging people like when I say that shit. Like I'm not judging. Like if somebody smokes crack, that's your prerogative, you know. But no, I'm not judging anybody. I used to do a lot of drugs, man. Like when I was a couple years younger, man, I used to do a lot of drugs. So I guess you could say I'm sober, but I would just call it not doing coke or Xanax at the moment. And that's just where I'm at with that, man. But yeah, man, nah, I used to sell crack and now I'm broke, so I mean, you could see I'm amazing with money. But no, man, like I'm broke now, man. I'm so broke, like I've been thinking about starting OnlyFans though. But like I wouldn't do I want to do it. But like I don't, but like I'm probably gonna do it. But like I shouldn't, type shit. But like if I were to do it, I wouldn't show my face. And at the end of the day though, like I feel like it wouldn't even matter if I showed my face or not, because people gonna recognize me by my tattoos. And I don't got good tattoos, they look like stickers, you know what I'm saying? But my tattoos look like I do fentanyl on purpose, type shit. That's what my tattoos look like. So yeah, man, nah, and my shit look ridiculous, man. I got a lot of weird tattoos, man. Like from when I think the last time I got a tattoo, because I used to give myself tattoos. You can't see it right now, but it's hard. Yeah, it's hard to pull them up. But I got a bunch of ridiculous ass tattoos, man. I used to give them to myself. One of my tattoos is like you might be able to visualize it. I can't pull it out right now, maybe later. But one of my tattoos is a little guy and he's carrying a big bag of money. And that's like a tattoo you get like when you're in the streets, like you're trapping. But nothing screams, I think I'm getting money, but I'm broke as fuck getting a tattoo like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a tattoo you get when you hope to get money. But nah, man, I don't do drugs no more. I work now, man. I don't do drugs and I don't sell drugs. I work now. I work 9 to 5. And my job, they think I'm ghetto as fuck. They think I'm ghetto at my job, man. And I think it's because of how I look. Like, I mean, I think it's because of the way I look, man. Like, I talked about it with one of my coworkers who's also ghetto presenting, you know? And apparently we so ghetto to them that they thought they was on an episode of Undercover Boss type shit. So, I mean, they started treating us nice and shit, man. Like, we'll smoke weed, like, in the office and shit, and they don't say nothing, man. But I don't know, man. You think I look ghetto? Like, really? No, right? That's why you believe me when I said I had a job. That shit, man. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all, man. But guys, man, I'm Alex Schwary, man. I'm here to chill. It's a little chill night. Appreciate y'all giving up for Mo, man. Thank you, guys.
Right, clap it up for Louis Diamond Schwary. Clap it up for Alex Schwary. Get a stand, get a stand, get a stand. Listen, we're going to keep this microphone thing rolling. We're going to keep this rolling. She got her start here a few weeks ago. She's going to be on the show with me this Friday. And she'll be doing her thing ever since. She's in the ground running. Clap it up for Kels. Okay.
Hilarious. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everyone doing? I hope you guys have a wonderful night tonight. Again, my name is Kels. All right. If I stuck up here tonight, don't blame me. Blame Adam Sandler. He inspired me to come up here and to heal myself through laughter after watching one of his Netflix special called Love You. All right. So late last year, I was diagnosed with invasive breast cancer and had to have both of my breasts removed. Don't feel sorry for me because I was a bitch before I found out about my diagnosis, and I'm a bitch after. Okay? So, I'm not up here for pity nor am I up here. Excuse me, I'm trying to record myself since we got 10 minutes now, I'm sorry. All right, nor am I up here for your sorrow. I'm up here to basically heal myself and to basically face my realities, okay? So when my doctor gave me the news last year, he said, Kels, in order to fight this disease and to overcome it, you have to have a good support system at home. So he said, do you have a good support system? And naturally I lied and said, yes, I do. See, what I don't tell people is that I'm the black sheep of my family because I love eating pussy. I mean, granted, I don't hold vegans against not eating meat, but don't hold me against what I like to eat. I'm like, fuck it, it's my business, right? All right. So he then went on to tell me, like, yo, Kel, I'm gonna write a referral for counseling. And I thought about it. I'm like, look at me. Do I look like the type of motherfucker that needs counseling? What is a counselor gonna say to you? What's the first thing? Anybody? Exactly, right? And they also want to know how you feel. How do you feel? They want you to tell them about yourself. So the first thing I'm gonna say is what? I'm horny. I want someone to play with my titties and suck on my nipples, but they're in somebody's refrigerator somewhere. How the fuck is that gonna work? Yo, I was like, my pussy, but these goddamn chemo pills got me dry as little bitch. So what the fuck I'm gonna do? I'm feeling like a motherfucking touch me not. Who the fuck don't wanna touch me? Yo, you a straight nigga, I can tell because you laughing because you was like, when for the heterosexuals in that house? That bitch playing for the other team. Low-key gay bitches in here be like, girl, you need to try dick again. But regardless, I'm moving forward. There's been a lot of great people that came across my this particular path in my life. As Mo did tell you, like, I just started here a couple of weeks ago, and God has put people in my path to motivate me. and to ensure that, I'm not on this journey alone. I remember when first meeting Mo, he said to me, in front of all of us right here, because he's such an awesome fucking dude, like, well, Kels, at least you ain't got to worry about no more under titty sweat. I was like, yo, this nigga only met me for 5 minutes, but you gonna tell me that shit? But I was alright with that, fuck it. It is what it is. It could be worse, right? It could be a lot worse. Then you had the audacity to say, at least you can go as a top of the stripper this Halloween. I'm like, you ain't shit, nigga. But I'm alright with that. But, speaking of the debate, I really don't like to fuck around with political stuff because everybody got their own opinions, right? But they say opinions are like assholes. We all have one and nobody wants to admit when ours stink. But, so when I watched the debate with Kamala and the dude that's everybody's, what's his name, Trump, right? I don't follow politics, but I told my friend that I was watching, who is a Caucasian woman, I was like, the only way Vice President Harris is going to win this is if white women show up to vote. Black women can do all they want this year, but ain't shit going to happen unless the Caucasian sisters vote for it. And lo and behold, I went to use the bathroom, and then Taylor Swift came out and was like, okay, I'm in support of Harris. I'm really in support of her. And I was like, oh shit, for real though. And I was like, I feel like, considering the fact that never in history have you ever seen a woman of her stature, like a celebrity statue like Taylor Swift, come out and support a woman of color, I was like, fuck it. Women of color, like black women, we need to stand in solidarity with Taylor and support her. And I was thinking, you know what, women, period, need to do that. I'm like, how can we do it? Because I feel like women right now, we need to normalize taking out our pussies and scratching them in public. And this is why Amazon sell leashes, right? For your cats. All right, so that one kind of bombed, cat leashes, because Taylor Swift had the pussy cat on her shoulder. And anyways, I digress. Let me keep moving forward. So then I thought about it. How many of us here, it's only me alone, but I got a fat pussy, and I'm trying to figure out how did my pussy get fat over all these years, right? And I'm thinking, when I got mine, pussy, is that the ring for the bell? Oh, that was you just eating fast as a motherfucker because you hungry and shit. Okay, got you. So, I was like, okay, how did that happen? How did my pussy get so fat over the years? Because I fed it, when do you feed a pussy? Farina, right? I had the science diet and my fucking cat is big as shit. And then all of a sudden people was like, okay, you gotta shave your cat, Kels. I'm like, how the fuck do you keep that motherfucker still? How do you keep a pussycat still? But I digress. So, cancer's a bitch because I have to take these pills where I already shared with you guys that my kitty cat is like dry. My shit is so dry. Okay, this is audience participation right here. When I point out and I say, how dry, when I'm pointing like this, y'all say, how dry is it? And I say, my coochie's so dry.
How dry is it?
Oh, so that's the only time y'all want to fucking participate? When we talk about dry puss, that's fucked up. But anyway, it's so dry. If we simmer right now, I'm giving you paper cuts. Yo. Did you just really say goddamn? This is the scientist right here that we got. Yo, my shit is so dry.
How dry is it?
If I ride your face right now, I'm gonna exfoliate that bitch. Why making people, I feel like, women should not be talking about having pussy jokes. Because I've never seen a comic have pussy jokes. And I feel like I really need to talk about pussy. Don't y'all talk about dicks? And I don't feel like there's anything wrong with people, like, grabbing their genitals. You know, a lot of women like, why are men so disgusting and always grabbing and, you know, playing with their genitals? I don't see anything wrong with it. See, women, we're so stuck up about playing and scratching our cooch. But guess what? When that motherfucking hair is growing back from that Brazilian, when we get a chance, we dig the fuck out of that motherfucker because that itch be everything, then some, and more. All right, so now, does anyone know, how many of you guys, does anyone in here, did you ever knew that you can get prosthetic breasts? How did all the guys know? I never knew this. I never knew it until life happened to me where I didn't even have breasts, right? So it's a nice store in Torrington where I was able to get fitted and measured for prosthetic breasts, right? So Brittany was my consultant that was helping me, and she basically, you know, she was such a sweetheart. She'd be like, yo, Kels, you can get them in any color that you want. So I said, may I have it in lavender, right? And she stated, yes, you can have it lavender. And she was like, is lavender your favorite color? I was like, no, lavender is the favorite color. So thank you for listening to my bullshit, and now have a wonderful night.
Clap it up, Cal, clap it up, Cal. Fuck. Some broken microphone. That's not your fault. It's not your fault, man. It's not your fault. Why did you go on? Very unprofessional. This is your governor Tim Walls. I'm from Minnesota. We put tampons in the boys' bathroom. Some women identify as men. So we have to put the tampons. They don't have a penis, but sometimes they bleed. And you know what? Sometimes children identify as cats. They identify as cats. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to put litter boxes in the bathrooms as well. It's the only American thing to do. It's the perfect solution. You have to litter boxes in the bathrooms, tampons in the bathrooms, dream catchers in the everything. Anyway, coming next to the stage, man. We got a special guest dropping in ordering for the city. Clap it up for the Comedy Stars. Mo Musa!
This mic is fucking lit right now. We're having a good ass time. It's us three, both of you on your phones. I don't blame you at all. My man's having fun on Snapchat trying to get some pussy real quick. I understand. I'm not gonna hold you. I understand that completely. I know exactly. My boss has been on vacation so long, I started to feel like I'm on vacation. You know, she came back upset, called me out, because I didn't do my work apparently. She called me out. She said, Mo, what up? What? Are you quiet quitting? I was like, yo, you caught me. If anything, I was loudly fucking up. She was like, we pay you. I said, yo, you gotta spend money to make money. That job is dumb as shit. I work from home. They made me do any of y'all have to do a sexual harassment training? Yeah, right? Yeah. Anybody else? Yeah. My man, you work at a jail. That's kind of crazy.
Wow, Joe.
My bad.
Wow.
That is crazy though. Hey, what do you do for work again?
You said what?
What do you do for work again, my friend?
I'm a correctional officer.
A correctional officer? Yo, they make a correctional officer do sexual harassment training. That's fucking gay as hell. Wait, do you work with women or?
I work with men. And I work with some people that identify as women.
Oh, okay. I mean, imagine that test. Don't rape the inmates with your nightstick. That's crazy. My test is fucking. I work from home, so I was like, who's gonna, like, what do you want? Like, I'm not gonna rape my grandma. What do you want? What are you talking about? I jerk off and sleep all day. What are you talking about right now? I'll do shit for work. Sexual harassment training. I mean, whatever. All right, my friend. I mean, they're doing a family thing. My man's trying to get pussy, that's fine. You got a wife, girlfriend, soon to be. Yeah, so did you meet her on the apps? Real life. So like, okay, like my friend, he's 5'6", he puts 5'10" on his bio, that's a lot. Is that great? That's a whole small penis. He's fucking tripping, right? Yes, I saw this chick call him out. She said, lying about who you are to sleep with someone, that's rape. Like, yo, going by that logic, I've assaulted a lot of job interviews. And lying about who you are is rape. I hope I get molested by makeup. I don't want to see you natural. I lie a lot. You got to. I lie a lot at work. I remember this dude, my interviewer asked me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? The fucking penitentiary. At this rate, you know? I told him I was bilingual. What? The only fucking, I don't know foreign language. I know foreign sounds. I know ja, and ruff, because I got that dog in me. That's it. That's about it. I told him I knew Spanish and Mandarin, because why stop at one line? Just keep it going. You know what I mean? Like, I tried to learn Spanish once. I tried. Have any of you tried watching, like, learning a foreign language before? Like, what was your tactic? Like, I would watch my favorite TV shows in Spanish. So I watched this show called Shogun. And y'all ever hear about it? Shogun, it's set in like the 1700s, it's about Japanese samurais. And if you want to have a good time, just watch Japanese samurais speak Spanish. That shit is funny as fuck. That shit is hilarious, because they're serious as hell, and Spanish is lighthearted, you know? So they'll be like, ¿cómo se dice? That shit is crazy. It's so much fun. You can't be honest to someone up front. That's oversharing. That's too much. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I tell people I like doing comedy, but that's not my real passion. Like, I enjoy comedy, but what I really love is to play Call of Duty and call white kids the N-word. That's what I love to do. That's what really gets me going, you know what I mean? One time I was playing a solo deathmatch. This kid's username was White is Right 13. He had no idea what was coming. I shot him in the face and said, "That's right, nigger." He was so mad he quit. He rage quit. He was so mad he screamed out, Call of Duty, $60. Making that pussy cry, fucking priceless. It don't get better than that. You gotta count your blessings. You know what I mean? Like, thank God I'm black and weird. I'm fucking blessed, you know? Because when you're white and weird, you like kids. When you're black and weird, you like anime. You know what I mean? Netflix and show? Nah, I'm trying to Naruto and none, baby. She was like, ooh, daddy. I said, I told you it's Hokage. But the anime's interesting, because it's the only thing that cool black dudes and incel white dudes have in common. You know what I mean? The only time you'll see a do-rag and a bowl cut is at Comic-Con. Nowhere else in the world will you ever see that. I really had this roommate, he was a pedophile. His name was Dylan. Some of the comics actually know who he is. He's in jail now. How he went to jail, he was on this app called Kick. If you don't know what the app Kick is, that means you're a law-abiding citizen. It's pretty much kids hang out there. He thought he was talking to a kid. He ended up talking to a cop. And he went to jail. You know what's really sad? That cop wanted to save people, but he's just all day pretending to be a kid. That's gotta be the saddest thing of all. Isn't that crazy? This nigga has to cosplay as a child from 8 to 4:30 p.m. every single day. I just wrote and tracked that down, and I hope my mind would come up with some funny shit at the time. But question for the three of you, have any of you ever experienced sleep paralysis? Oh, a lot. Isn't it like scary? It's like, when's the last time you had it? Do you remember? A month ago. Holy shit. Do you think your house is haunted?
Not as bad.
Really? So this motherfucker's just traveling you around.
Yeah, my current house, they're there.
Okay. One man's like, yo, I used to smoke, I used to sell crack. I got demons, but nothing will bother me. What about you? You've had sleep paralysis before? Did you notice once you had no titties it stopped bothering you? Imagine if you just found out your sleep paralysis demon was a predator. Like, he's like, bitch, I don't like you no more.
God damn.
Because I haven't had it since they've been removed.
I know, I was a demon in my past life. I used to hold you down until you lifted it up. This shit was crazy. Sleep paralysis, if y'all know what it is, no, do you know what it is? Word, so everyone here knows what it is. So, okay. So like I Googled, how do I stop this? I was terrified, and the article told me to get a blanket. Come on, man. Then it told me to wait it out. Yo, who wrote this? The demon? Are you in cahoots with the shadow realm? What the fuck is going on right now? I'll be honest with you, I was so scared of sleep paralysis, I bought a rape whistle. But then I forgot, when you're paralyzed, you can't blow shit. Isn't that sad? That paralyzed dudes can't even eat pussy? That's fucking sad as hell. I didn't realize it until that moment. I donated to them niggas. I started my own fund. Like, no legs, no lips. Donate $10. Here's the thing, if you ever have sleep paralysis, don't look up how to stop it, because every article says the same shit. It doesn't tell you how to solve it, it tells you why you might have it. It'll tell you if you have sleep paralysis, you might be depressed, you might have anxiety, or you might have a poor diet. It's like, yo, why are you blaming me? You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm depressed. I got a motherfucking demon holding me down. Duh, what are we talking about right now? Why are you victim blaming? Get a blanket sounds like a lot like what was she wearing? Right? And you have a bad diet, sounds or feels a lot like he was asking for it. Maybe it's word. Recently I got into history. Anyone else really into history? Word. If your boy all of a sudden gets really passionate about the Roman Empire, give him a hug. You know what I'm saying? Give him a hug. He texted his ex, she didn't get back. History's written by winners, but it's read by dudes who are pretty lonely right now. Somalian people from that time to time will call me a pirate. Call me a pirate. I'm supposed to hurt my feelings. A pirate, that's a compliment. Pirates are cool as shit. Imagine being a Somali pirate. You know how much ambition you gotta have to be a Somali pirate? That means you look out into the ocean and see a boat and you're like, I want that shit. I can't swim, but I'm gonna get it. That's the coolest shit of all time. Are you kidding me? I've never cheated, not for a lack of effort. I've tried. It just hasn't really worked in my favor. Any of y'all ever DM a girl when you already have a girlfriend? I've done it before. I've DM'd her and she'll be like, I'm not interested. You know what I said? I said, my girlfriend's hotter than you. Whenever you get rejected, you got a girlfriend, you feel like humiliated for two reasons. One, you got rejected. Two, it's like, yo, my girl can't even get with a nigga that gets pussy. Alright, stop it. I was on a date. I saw this woman, she lifted up her purse, and I saw she had like a lot of armpit hair. So I was like, yo, she likes men, women, and socialism. That's crazy. Later on, she started discussing how she's into men and women, as I predicted. And I asked her, I was like, fuck, yeah, drinks. I felt courage. I was like, do you scissor? She said, ugh. Yeah, I've done it. And she said, yeah, and I smacked and fisted. I was like, oh, you play rock, paper, and scissors? That's fucking crazy. That's so, it's smart though. Because if you're a woman and you get armpit hair, that's just deterrent for guys who love to say retarded. That's all that is. I like armpit hair because I like looking at a woman and knowing she's pro-choice. You know? That's an open-minded lady. You know, because right now I live in like Brooklyn area, so you'll see a lot of chicks with like armpit hair and shit. So that means she's like open-minded. You know she's voting for Kamala. You'll never see a chick with armpit hair be like this. You know, that's not what they do. They say home is where the heart is. I think home is where Maps tells you to go when you're drunk at 2 a.m. That's what I think. I think my friend recently got addicted to sports gambling because he called me and he told me like, yo, bet on the Connecticut Suns, Diana's on her period. Isn't that wild? He's like, yo, the whole team might sync up and fuck up, so you might as well put it in. Niggas are now tracking menstrual cycles for the first time in their life. That's crazy, right? I like the WNBA. I like how little money they make.
Damn.
That inspires me, you know? You know what I'm saying? Because I might never be a millionaire, but I might make more money than a chick who can do a layup really well. You know what I mean? I remember people when Caitlin Clark was on the news, like, oh my God, did you know Caitlin only makes $77,000 a year? It's like, oh my God, did you know that's on my vision board? That's so much money. That's a lot of money, man. I like some guys don't like tall chicks. I love a tall chick, like 6'4" with a little bit of hunch. You know, I like a chick strong, looks like she can play defense. You know what I'm saying? A chick that I know is not going to be easy to flirt with. I like a chick to look like the bouncer of a wrong pussy. All right, thank you so much. Have a great night.
Bringing the heat per usual. We got one more comment. I think we got a few more comments that's about to pull up from our premiere that we shot this past year. They just happened to drop it the same night as the open mic or whatever, but it's all good. But he actually inspired me because I was telling y'all earlier, you know, I've been dating my Puerto Rican girlfriend for the past 5 months, you know what I'm saying? 5 months I've been going strong. This is my second longest relationship ever. In 45 years, man. My second longest relationship. And I've been faithful for the entire month of October, yo. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just playing. My girl love me, man. We be taking like a little trip. Like she make way more dough than me, so she be like wanting to go to Greece. And I just want to go to Cape Cod, you know what I'm saying? It's like a real difference. But she worked with me. We went to this Nantasket Beach outside of Boston, outside of Quincy, Mass. It was beautiful, you know what I mean? My girlfriend take care of me. She always cook for me. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, breakfast, lunch, dinner. So I can't just go out and just eat indiscriminately no more. You know what I'm saying? That really means something to her, you know? It's almost like eating is cheating. You understand what I'm saying? I gotta have myself snagged tonight, and then I go to the crib, my girlfriend gonna give me the side eye, talk about, let me smell the breath. Is that Chick-fil-A on your collar? Like, nah, baby, that's pussy, man. Told you I was only faithful for October, you understand what I'm saying? I'm just playing. I couldn't cheat on her, man. I just look at her, she's 4'11", she got these beautiful, pretty eyes, man. I'm batting way out of my league. The least I can do is keep my dick to myself. She made 3 times the money that I make, you know what I'm saying? And but that's the thing, like when you said you're in a relationship, so what are, you know, you seem like a straight-laced cat, probably don't do your thing. Maybe I'm holding you in high standards. I don't know, let's pretend like you're faithful. You understand what I'm saying? But what are some of the things that we can do to stay faithful to our significant other? Because we all get tempted. Even Jesus got tempted with the whole world. You understand what I'm saying? We ain't above Jesus, so we're going to get temptation too. So what are some of the things that we can do to keep the bond strong? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta be a freak, you gotta give your girl a dirty text message, you know, grope her every now and again. It's legal because you got her consent. You understand what I'm saying? Whisper nasty nothings in her ear, always show her that you were sending some dick pics. You know what I'm saying? The other day I was getting kind of creative. You gotta use your imagination. So I was making love to my lady. I was making love to my lady. I was making love to my lady. But I was thinking about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Is that cheating? Is that cheating? It's dirty comics and niggas in here. Of course y'all gonna say that's cheating, but most normal functional crowds, they would say that's cheating because even though my body is there, my heart is somewhere else. And if you face the opportunity, I'll probably fold. So let's flip the scenario. What if, you know, and God forbid, I fall into the clutches of temptation and I'm making love to another woman, making love to another woman, making love to another woman. But I'm thinking about my lady, though. You know what I'm saying? My heart in the right place, right? You understand? That's not cheating. Nah, no women ever goes for this joke. Anytime I get hated, my girlfriend hates this joke. She's a licensed carrier. And if this shit comes true, y'all gonna be carrying me in a coffin. You know what I'm saying? Pallbearer status. Lady, she's my age. She actually should be 46 this Saturday. I still got no gift. I gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying? When you broke and your girl rich, you gotta give her like sentimental gifts, like a cupcake with a letter on it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give her like a $7 birthday card. You know what I'm saying? The one with the pop out in it. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta sing to her. I'm a man of many wishes, but I don't got no riches. You gotta do something like that outside the window. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give them talents when you broke. But she can still have children. You know. I don't got no kids yet, but it's not a wise idea to be an older man having a child with an older woman. You understand what I'm saying? Because you mix old eggs with old sperm, your baby gonna come out looking like John Witherspoon. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell put me inside this woman's body? All I know is I was sleeping inside, calm for myself, and then boom, boom, boom. You let me out. Your baby gonna come out sounding like Morgan Freeman. And I was in the womb for a very long time. And then all of a sudden, after 10 months, they pulled me out and introduced me to the cold, cruel world. Damn. That's what I be thinking about having children out there. I told her, I was like, listen, when the comedy shit pop off, you know, and I can afford it, you're gonna be older, I'm gonna just cheat with the housekeeper, you know what I'm saying, with some Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know what I'm saying, just have freeze your eggs, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. How you can freeze the eggs and they can still live years later, but you can't freeze the human? You a data scientist, you know the answers to these questions. That's the wrong science, my bad, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying, man, live forever, man, this shit sucks. You all won't die. Anyway, coming next to the stage, I ain't seen a homie in a minute, man, you know what I'm saying, but he be doing his thing all up and down the East Coast. Clap it up for the copy styles of Andre Shorter.
Yeah, I've been around in a minute, so I ain't touching mic. In a minute. Clap for yourselves for coming out to support local comedy tonight. It's a wonderful experience. This is all wonderful. My man right here thought that I was a gangster. I'm not. I just look like one. I'm actually a correctional officer for the state of Connecticut. I've been a correctional officer for 17 and a half years. And I'm about to retire soon. And I can't wait to retire because I'm tired of looking at balls and dicks. Balls and dicks is probably the worst part of my job is when I have to look at balls and dicks. And you can tell what type of man you're dealing with when I put you inside the box. When I say inside the box, I mean inside the strip search box. Meaning, when I put you inside the strip search box, I have to take off all your clothes. And I can tell what type of man I'm dealing with when I'm doing this shit. First thing I do is I say, step inside the box and remove your shirt. Then I ask you to remove your boxers. And I can tell what type of man I'm dealing with, because when a nigga got a small dick, they hold their dick like this, and they pull their drawers out at the same time. That's how I know a nigga got a small dick. It's hard. It's hard.
No Diddy.
But when a dude got a big dick and he don't give a fuck about life, I tell him to step inside the box, give me a box of this. This motherfucker's like, come on, let's go. Let's do this shit. That's the craziest part of my job. Like I said, I can't wait to retire. I'm about to retire in 2.5 years. Yes. The same time I retire, my son graduates from high school, so he'll be 18 years old. And I'm happy as hell. I'm like, listen, all you gotta do is not stay back, baby. Because we retire and you graduate at the same time, all I need you to do is not stay back. And he's a smart kid. I know I look young, but I'm kind of old. I'm 40 years old. Clap if you're 40 and up. Yes. Yes. You know when you're 40 and up, when you walk and when your knees start to make beats. You know you're old as fuck. I love being old because now that I'm 40 now, I fuck bitches that are 50 and up now. Everything changed. I like fucking with bitches that are older. The reason why is because you go over there and you handle your business and you leave. And the best thing about fucking with an old chick is they always give you a rag to wipe your balls. Always. I see a little clap in the back. She does it in the back. She folded her arms. Like she braids their towel with the little wet rag. And the thing about that is when they wet the rag, they only wet the corner of the rag. Just in case you gotta wipe your mouth for eating pussy. Clap if you love eating pussy. Anybody love eating pussy? Yes, yes. Let me tell you how you know if you eat good pussy. If you get a domestic violence charge after you eat pussy, you did your job. If you don't have wounds on your face, pack it up and leave. Because you didn't do what the fuck you were supposed to do. Crazy shit in life. It seems like you had a domestic violence charge in the back of you. I see you laughing a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. Love that shit. I like big girls. I know I'm small, but I love big girls. I like girls that I can lift off their feet. I like girls I can put on the scale and the scale says, come back later. That's how big I like my big girls. I was dating this big girl for a while, and when I was dating her, she said, we're moving too fast. I'm like, bitch, we're sitting down at the table. We're not even moving right now. She said, it's not gonna work. I said, I know it's not gonna work. She told me her favorite movies was Soul Food, Chicken Little, and Soul Food. That's all the bitch like. I like big titties too. Clap if you got big titties or if you don't have titties. What were your titties before you cut them off? I just want to know.
I can show you pictures.
What's up?
After they've been cut off.
Oh, okay. We'll see those titties later. I love big titties. I like titties I can pull, not titties I can push. I like titties I can just lay on, not titties I can just go to sleep on. I like those big titties. I like titties that jump inside of double Dutch ropes. And you gotta hold the titties down like this before you jump in. I love those type of titties. It's crazy because I have a joke about Michael Jackson being a Crip. Yeah. And you look like Michael Jackson and he's a Crip. So this shit kind of goes together. But I didn't work on that. I wrote it inside my book a long time ago. Long time ago. I was dating this chick that was dating another guy that was retarded. Yeah, I only go for chicks that have dudes that are retarded. I look for those type of women. Those are easy to go for. But I was at this chick's house one day, and while I'm at her house fucking her, I heard steps. A person walking on the steps, but it was weird steps. It wasn't regular steps. It was steps like, I'm like, who the fuck is that walking up the steps? She said, that's my boyfriend. And I already knew he was retarded. So when he came inside the house, I acted retarded just like him. I said, oh, I'm a retarded cousin. And I walked down the steps the same way he came up the steps. I'm out. Love that shit. I had a lot of relationships in my life. I used to memorize the women I date by the way I met them. I met this one chick, she was a walker. I met her walking down the street.
I called her my walking bitch. I met another chick at Express. I called her my Express bitch. And I met a fat bitch at Buffalo Wild Wings, so I call her my Buffalo Wild Wings bitch. It's just how it is. Just how it is. It's hard to do in life. What do you do for work? You're a scientist? Yeah, a data scientist? That's cool. How long did you go to college for that? 6 years. 6 years. Damn. I hated school. I went to school in Millington, Connecticut, with all the white people. Clap for white people. White people, clap for yourselves. I love white people, but I tend to group my white people on the type of whiteness. Like if you cool with black people, you get 1K. If you're okay with white people, I give you 2Ks. And if you hate niggas, I give you 3Ks. Yeah, just wrote that one. Just throwing shit out there. I like dating older chicks because I can watch TV with older chicks and reference the pussy to the commercials. I'm like, what are you about to do with that Daily Johnny's? You know what Johnny's is? You ever heard that commercial, Johnny's? Get that Daily Johnny's. It's a diabetic commercial. Any diabetics in here? No diabetics?
Right.
You a diabetic? Yeah. You're, what are you, type 1 or type 2?
Type 2, but
Type 2.
Since my weight came down, I don't got to take no pills, nothing.
Just like me, baby.
Yep.
I'm a diabetic too. Found out I was a diabetic a few years back. And ever since I found out I was a diabetic, I changed my life. I stopped eating what I'm not supposed to eat. But I found out the other day that I'm a fake diabetic. Yeah, real shit. My boy at work told me, if you're not a diabetic type 1 and you don't take insulin, you're a fake diabetic. So now I don't consider myself a diabetic. At all. Damn, I'm trying to remember what the fuck I had, but it's in my phone. So I'm gonna go to some.
You got time,
man. I'm from Hartford, Connecticut. Clap if you're from Hartford. Nobody ever wants to come to my place. Yes, I'm from Hartford. The main streets of Hartford. I grew up in Hartford. Hartford is a rough place to live. We got a lot of crackheads in Hartford, a lot of shootings in Hartford. And I found out that crackheads are some of the best people in the world. I had this crackhead clean my car with a bottle of water and some baby wipes. And I want you to know that shit comes out incredible. For just $2 on Woodland Street in Hartford, Connecticut, you get your car cleaned with a bottle of water and baby wipes. It's incredible. Living in Hartford, the cops are crazy. I think that you get away with more living in Hartford. One time I was driving and I ran a stop sign and this cop pulled me over. He said, "Sir, do you realize you just ran the stop sign?" I said, "Sir, it's bullet holes in the stop sign." I thought that shit mean don't stop. He said, "Yeah, you right, keep it moving." Kept it moving, ran into another crackhead at the gas station. And crackheads seem to have shit when you don't need shit, but you just take the shit and just say, fuck it. This crackhead was walking down the street, and he was pushing the stroller as I was pumping gas. He said, "My man, do you want to buy the stroller?" I said, "What the fuck do I need to do with a stroller? I'm pumping gas right now. I don't need a stroller." He said, "Listen, if you buy the baby stroller now, I'll come back with a baby in 15 minutes. I took that deal, folks. The baby's doing well, thanks for asking. His name is Shell Station Pump 95, because that's where I met the motherfucker at. Just great. I did a lot of things for love, I remember one time I was so in love with this chick. She told me she didn't want to be with me anymore. So I told my sister, "I want you to go to her house and find out why she don't want to be with me." And she said, "Okay." I said, "But listen, I want to get inside the trunk and I want to listen to what the This is real shit." I said, "I want to listen to what she says about me." So we're on Farmington Avenue in Hartford, Connecticut. We go to CVS, if you know where that is. I get inside the trunk, I listen to the conversation, and then after that, my sister drives off,
goes back to CVS, I get out the trunk, and I drive home. When we get home, the cops surround the car. They say, we need to find out who's in the trunk. I'm like, ain't nobody in the trunk. They said, well, they said somebody got inside the trunk at CVS. I said, I just wanted to find out if she loved me or not. Comes to find out she didn't. We're not together. Man. I used to date this chick for a long time, but I misplaced her at the Jamaican Club. Anybody been to Jamaican Club? Yeah? You ever been there? Say it again? Yeah. You can't leave your bitch around Jamaicans. Jamaican men will take your bitch quicker than your dad saw you when you were born. That will happen to you in life. I was at the Jamaican Club, and I was standing next to this girl, and this guy walked up, and he pointed to my girl like this. He said, come here, and I ain't seen a bitch in 15 months. You can't date Jamaican men. Jamaican men want to know too much about you. They want to find out when the last time you got your teeth cleaned, when the last time was your hair clean, when the last time you got your nails done. It's just a lot of shit to deal with. Anybody been to Jamaica? No? Nobody been to Jamaica? Don't take your female to Jamaica. You been to Jamaica before? You have? Did any Jamaican men try to hit on you?
I was a teenager.
You said what?
I was a teenager.
You were a teenager. So yes, Jamaican men definitely try to hit on you. Because they don't give a fuck what age you are. But when you land in Jamaica, before you get off the plane, the Jamaican men are standing right on the airport like, please go there. Pussy is available more than food. All you gotta do is walk outside, point, say stand right here, and it's done.
Damn.
$50 more.
What?
And I got
$50.
a girlfriend. I can't even.
And I look for the real, I look for the chicks that haven't been seen. The bitches that live in the top of the mountains. The ones that never been to America. I was trying to go over there, I was trying to find a bitch to sign papers. I couldn't find anyone, so I'll be back in December. Hopefully I can find a nice young lady to bring back to this wonderful state of the United States. Anybody been following the P. Diddy case? Anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah? P. Diddy's wild. The latest news, they found a tunnel under his home. There was a tunnel that they said led from house to house where he was shipping bitches. And come to find out, Harriet Tubman is part of this indictment. Even though she was around back in the 1700s, Harriet Tubman is part of this indictment. It's crazy. Everybody coming out the woodworks for him with indictments saying that Diddy did shit. Anybody watching Ninja Turtles? Yeah, Donatello. In April from the news, they was having freak-offs with Diddy. That's part of the new indictment. Everybody's saying a little lying shit. I love Diddy. Clap if you love Diddy. Nobody? Y'all
Yeah, you get them cosigns.
Those parties must have been a bomb. You walk in, you get a bottle of baby oil. That's the best thing. Anybody use baby oil? No?
Not anymore.
Not no more? I'm a lotion guy myself. I put on 3 to 4 coats of lotion a day because I'm black as shit. I realized I was black the other day when I went to the bathroom and the light went off because the motion detector didn't pick me up and I was sitting in the toilet taking a shit. Crazy. Crazy. Taking a shit. Anybody ever been to an all-white party? That's when you dress up in all white. Not a Diddy party, it's the same shit. But an all-white party, you dress up in all white, and you step in the name of love, like R. Kelly. And when you're having fun, everybody's having fun. And I went to one not too long ago, and somebody said to me, you look like a piece of shit balled up in tissue. And it hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings so bad, I went home and I took a shit. And when I wiped my ass, I said, fuck that motherfucker. I threw it in the toilet. Because it wasn't right. Oh, man. I like white people. White people are incredible. I dated this, not dated, I fucked this white chick one time after a comedy show. And I think white people are weird, but they're smart. They think about ways of setting you up without setting you up. So I took this chick from a comedy show, and we went to Bar Taco because we're in West Hartford. This is a real story. And when we got there, she took out a breathalyzer. And when she took out a breathalyzer, she blew in it. And she goes, I'm drunk. And then she passed it to me. And she said, I want you to blow into it. I'm like, why? She goes, because I don't want you to take advantage of me because I'm drunk. So I blew in the shit hoping I would be drunk, just as drunk as her. And I blew the same shit she blew. And she said, okay, you're drunk, I'm drunk, we can fuck. So we went back to her house and we fucked. And she's like, choke me. And I thought about OJ when I was choking her. And I'm like, I don't think I should choke that hard. But she said she doesn't pass out, she doesn't have an orgasm. But she didn't die. She's still with us. Yeah? No? You good? This is a rough night. It's not rough. It's just like a conversation. It's like having a conversation with a bunch of motherfuckers that's not here. You know, it's like having a conversation with a bunch of... I just remembered my other joke that I forgot 5 minutes ago. I've been a lookout for a lot of things in life. I've been a lookout why people get pussy. I've been a lookout why people do drugs. I've been a lookout why people jump over the fence. But not too long ago, I was a lookout for this guy that sniffed cocaine. Yeah. Have you ever been a lookout for anyone that sniffed cocaine? Anybody? No? Yeah? Yeah. You sold crack, so I didn't know you fucking did. But I was a lookout for this guy that sniffed cocaine. And he sniffed the cocaine so fast, I didn't even see cocaine. It just took place. And it's like when you look out for someone that sniffs cocaine, they don't even tell you to look out. They just turn around, sniff the shit in 2 seconds, and it's like done. And the fastest thing to take place like that in my life was like me seeing my dad. I opened my eyes when I was born. I closed my eyes and he was gone. Cocaine's like the same thing. Anybody smoke crack? No? Anybody know the smell of crack? Anybody know what crack smells like? What does crack smell like? Like what? Burnt rubber. Same shit. Yeah. For years, I didn't know what crack smelled like. And like I said, I grew up in Hartford. And I would ask my mother, I said, what does that smell at night? And she's like, oh, they're racing cars outside. So I stood up the rest of the night, and I didn't see no fucking cars racing, but the same smell was still popping up. And I realized that was crack. So if you don't do drugs, try drugs. Anybody smoke weed? Nobody smoke weed? You smoke weed? You used to? What made you stop smoking weed? You freaked the fuck out?
Clean the whole house.
Freak the fuck out sounds like a freak off, so I don't want to be involved. I don't want to smoke weed around you. I think the best weed I ever smoked, I called out of work and still went to work. That was the best weed I ever smoked. But that's my time. My name is comedian Andre Shorter. I have a show October 26th in Norrington, Connecticut. If you don't follow me on Facebook and Instagram, I do book comedians for shows. So if you're trying to get a guest spot, I will book you because I need more people to come to the shows. I got a show October 26th in Norrington, Connecticut. If you don't have me on Facebook, find me. Give it up for Mr. Mo Green.
Clap it up for Andre Shorter, man. Been gone for a minute. It's like we never left, man. Still got them clever ass jokes, man. I'm gonna say one more thing. I guess the comedy comedians, I guess they hanging out, having a powwow where they did the premiere of this series that we shot the past year called Hartford 911. Google it. It's gonna pop up. It's gonna be everywhere. But I want to say one more joke before I take off. And I have a show this Friday night as well at the Elbow Room of one of the funniest comedians in the world, Lawrence Owens from Washington, D.C. He's going to be there. Cal's going to be on the show as well as a host of others. But anyway, doesn't it seem like COVID was such a long time ago, man, when it popped off? It's going on 5 years. In March, it'll be 5 years since COVID popped off, man. And it's like during that time, like early in the year, it's like a lot of things still stand out in my mind, like certain like landmark things that happened. Like for one, Niners lost the Super Bowl to the Chiefs. That's terrible. Kobe Bryant passed away in a helicopter crash. Like killer bees were starting to come to America. I'm not talking about Wu-Tang, I'm talking about actual killer bees from Africa. They said they discovered aliens. All kinds of George Floyd, all kinds of crazy things. But like, the one thing I remember the most, because it happened like a week before COVID, it was a stripper that fell 30 feet from the pole. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I remember that shit, yo. She fell, because she got overzealous, man. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to do her special move to get all the money, So she ascends to the top of the pole, she miscalculates, plummets for like 2 seconds, wipes out, we think she done, right? And all of a sudden she like hops on a handstand, twerk, does a split, twerk, drops down to a split, collects all the money, realizing her teeth was fucked up, right? So she goes home, she creates a GoFundMe, she generates $30,000 and then retires off of stripping $30K. And I'm thinking to myself, there's no way this exotic dancer had a coke habit, because ain't no stripper retiring off of 30 G's. And another thing I was thinking like, this woman is special. This woman is advanced machinery, right? Because only a futuristic being could withstand that much damage, yet still complete its mission. So I go through that whole scenario, but through the robot's point of view, right? And this is exactly how it went, like this. Time to do my special move to get all the money. Ascend to the top of the pole. Oh shit, miscalculating, plummeting, impact in 2 seconds. All to the power. Handstand, twerk, drop down to a spin. Collect all the money. Realize my teeth are fucked up. Go home, create a GoFundMe. Generate $30,000. It's retired from stripping. It's a good thing I don't have a coke habit. I am a futuristic being that can withstand inordinate amounts of damage, yet still complete my mission. I am the twerkinator. Hey, with that being said, these comics take too long. I'm tired. I gotta get up in the morning and drive this limousine. So y'all have yourselves a wonderful evening. It was a pleasure. Hey. Fly in my show. There you go, man. Thank you for staying. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah, you are. Doing it Friday night? Got this going down. It's kind of small. Okay. It's right in the elbow room. Let's talk for it. Okay. Doors are in the What spot you're here in the same line? It's he's a mentor of Byron Wrong. He's a mentor of Dave Chappelle. Martin Lawrence, Lonnie Sykes. That's where he's from. That's the class. He's a monster. You guys are Oh, okay. Yeah, we do something like Wednesday. Really? Yeah, all right. I didn't like it. At the elbow room in West Star, they're on something. Right. And so it's Friday at the elbow room.
John, look at his shirt. That's me, right there. At the airport, those bright-eyed, bushy-tailed people at the airport at 6 a.m. flight.
You see me like this?
That was a spicy day.
Early bird or the owls, no, I'm a perfectly tired pigeon.
Yeah.
Right for a second.
I'm an owl. Bite you.
Absolutely.
Owl baby. If I don't see you, oh, okay. Sure. Yep, and then Friday we're going to do another we're going to do another premiere of the showing of the Arthur 901 web series. We're doing one Friday, I think it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday or something. Friday, yeah. But they have one tonight, that's why it's dead, because everybody does it. good. Everybody got they little 10 minutes, they work on it, and as long as you got something out of it, I said a couple of new things. Not you're not gonna be mad. Somebody's gonna be chill, somebody's just gonna be mad.
That's why I took it as an opportunity to do some of my jokes that I was going to do.
There's nobody here like this guy. That's not what we should never did. You know, sometimes there's a lot of people who might be like this. Ain't nobody here.
I've been thinking about it because I have to do one by like if it's like just say for example, it's kind of like I said in the middle of the song, I do it 5 seconds.
The only thing is, I'm just saying, I mean, like, one of the words like, but you don't want to hold it. So, too bad.